Yeah, we are back at it again. Welcome to another great episode of Late Night Podcast for Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Holly.
And I'm your host, Bridget.
And tonight we've got an episode that we're going to be doing called Would You Rather? And if you all know about Would You Rather, it can be some gruesome, gruesome shit, okay? But we all know how your girl works because we done seen how she did me on Test Your Morality. So I'm going to start off first.
Hold on
So
just a
would
minute. Before we start, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more great
yes.
shows just like these.
So you can get them every Tuesday and every Friday,
That's right.
11 p.m.
That's right. Hold
Um,
on a minute. I want to talk for a second before you get
oh,
started. I'm trying to
girl, I'm
build the. I'm
anxious
trying
about
to
this
build the.
question. You got me nervous.
I'm trying to build the anticipation. So, was it hard to come up with your questions?
No, because I copied a lot of mine off the internet, and I think off my head I come up with like two.
Okay, so we got to set some ground rules for this.
Oh God, what?
Okay, so the ground rules are you have to choose I give you would you rather this or this, you have to choose one of the answers.
Yes, there can be no in between. Well, what if this happened? And well, what if they had this? You got to answer with no stipulations.
Okay, and you have to give a brief description as to why you made your choice.
Okay.
Okay, see y'all, listen, we making up these rules as we go along. That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say. Y'all think that we talk about all this stuff a lot before we talk about the topic, but we don't
that's
talk
it.
about. We make up the rules when we get in the room. Okay, so you
Yep.
have to choose. You have to tell why, and there's no pass. There's no pass on these.
No pass. Okay.
No pass. All right,
That means she's
now
got
go
some
ahead.
hard shit and some fucked up stuff. Ugh. God. Okay, well, I'm just going to start with number one. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life or bust up in on them to make it stop?
I'd rather bust up in on them to make it stop.
And so I thought, well, you can elaborate why, but that's so obvious. But
Yeah, I
why
just
would you
wouldn't want
do
to have to
that?
see that. I just wouldn't want to have to see that. Well, first of all, my dad's passed away, and second of all, I wouldn't put my dad in a situation to have sex with my mom ever again
True,
because
true.
she did him dirty. She did him dirty. Okay, so mine is okay. First of all, I have a question before this question. Out of all your exes, which one of them is Jason's kryptonite? The one he hates the most? Your exes.
I know, but I don't want to say his name on camera.
Well, just make up a nickname for him then.
God, I'm trying to think of a nickname. Oh my
What
God.
does he not know you're his he's your ex?
Oh no, he does. He does. God, that's on the spot because I really can't think of a nickname.
See, y'all,
Um,
we already making it hard for her.
yeah, we'll just call him Exy is what we'll call him.
Okay, but you know the one that's his kryptonite.
Yeah, I
You
know
got
his
it in your
kryptonite
head.
on that one. Yeah.
So, would you rather have to have sex with your ex, who's Jason's kryptonite, or watch someone beat the hell out of him to the pulp, to almost to the end of his life? Jason.
Dang.
Jason.
I
So you have.
honestly would have to say have sex with my ex because I'm not going to watch somebody sit there and beat the shit out of my man and kill him. So I'd
I
take
didn't
one
say
for the
kill him. I didn't
team.
say kill him within an inch of his life. Like he's gonna be in the hospital for a while and all that shit.
I don't think I couldn't stand to see that. I couldn't stand to see and not help him and be helpless. I couldn't stand to watch somebody beat him like that. I would
That
have
was a
to.
hard one, wasn't it? That was hard.
That was a hard one because I know how he feels about the one thing, but to potentially save his life, he's on the brink of death and getting beat. Yeah, I just
No,
put a
he's
bag.
not he's not gonna die. He's not gonna
No,
die.
I
He just
know, but he's on the brink of death, like you said, like almost.
yeah.
And so yeah, I just put a bag over the head and do it.
But what do you think Jason would say? He'd probably
We
take the
can't.
damn.
Remember,
He,
we're not asking none of that. We're not asking none of that.
but I think he would tell you to have the shit beat out of him.
I don't know. He may would. Knowing him, he probably would. He
Yeah,
probably say, "Just let me get beat up."
that's
He
what.
probably would. Yeah, our questions are going in a totally different direction. And I knew that
Oh,
though.
you
I
like?
texted
Hey,
her.
I'm just getting started. I'm just
I
getting
know.
started.
And I texted her and I said, "You gonna come up with some shit?" I said, "You been watching the ID channel." So there ain't no telling what she's gonna come up with. All right, my next one. Would you rather drink a gallon of mayonnaise or a gallon of ketchup?
This is it. This is it. God damn. I don't think I'd want to do either, but I guess ketchup if I had to.
Now why?
It mayonnaise to me, it's good, but I think I would get sick on it faster than ketchup. Like, cause have you ever seen my videos? Like, if I say I need a little ketchup with my fries, I like put a whole plate of ketchup, so I can
That's how
tolerate
I
ketchup.
do.
I can tolerate that better than I can mayonnaise.
Me too, because I love mayonnaise. But everything I eat, like even Chinese food, I get picked out. Because when I get Chinese food, I have to have ketchup. Everything revolves around ketchup.
Me
And
too.
I feel like if I was to drink a fucking gallon of mayonnaise, I'd puke like not even
That's it.
halfway through it. Yeah.
That's what I would do. Hmm.
Oh God, I wish
Okay,
my
so you ready
questions
for
were
this
longer.
next one? You
No,
ready for this next?
no.
Would you rather shoot your dog and watch it die, or run over JoJo's legs with a car?
Where, I'm about to like exit the screen and call the helpline and see if I can get you a fucking appointment with a psychiatrist. Jesus, Bridget. And it sucks because you can't answer these, so it's me looking like the bad person. Oh, it's all right. I'm gonna fuck your ass up when we do when we do another show. I got you. When we do
You
our test your
know with some,
morality.
with some shit like, would you rather do mayonnaise or ketchup?
Exactly. Would I rather shoot my dog or run over my kid's leg?
Now
And I
wait,
can't ask, but would she
remember,
be okay or would she tell me to do it? I just got to answer. I guess shoot my fucking dog.
right now, no. Your dog it will die. You shoot your dog and it dies, or you just run over JoJo's legs.
But why would I want to run over her leg? That could cause problems in the future. Like she can never walk again. And I'd shoot my dog. I couldn't run over my kid's leg.
Woo! Don't ask me that question.
I know you'd run over your damn kid's leg because you love that dog. And see, I love my dog too, but God, running over my kid's leg and oh my God, that's
I just tell
horrible.
him to lay real still. I go real fast.
Now, Sissy, don't you move. Mama go about 60 miles over. You won't even know nothing hit you. Oh my God. Um, okay, would you rather lick a homeless man's toe or chew a piece of gum you found sticking underneath a table?
Um, ugh. Oh,
At least I got some nasty ones that'll make you do that. Make you be like, ew, oh. Homeless man's toe, licky licky, or a piece of gum found.
I'm gonna go with the gum under the table.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
You gonna ask me
Uh,
why?
oh God. I'm still fucked up from the shooting my dog in the damn head. Yes. Why? Why? God. And it's your turn after this too, ain't it? Damn it.
Yeah,
I need some water.
yeah. Listen, I would rather do that because you got to think that homeless man's toe. He's homeless, so he ain't been taking a bath in a long time. But sticking that gum under the table, after a while it gets hard and stuff. Whatever germs is on it, it's either gonna get worse or better. But you know, whoever chewed it might have chewed it 6 weeks ago, and by then their germs are gone. They're dead, and it's just bacteria from the air in there.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay,
Now,
my
I
turn
thought about that.
again. My turn.
It's your turn again. Would you rather
No, I meant
stand?
my turn to read again. No, no.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
Would you
Jesus, help me.
rather have a naughty pic that you sent? I mean, when I say naughty, I mean naughty. You ain't got a shred of clothes on.
Full
Spread
blown
it,
naked.
spread eagle.
Okay.
Would you rather send that naughty pic to your dad by accident or your boss?
But my dad's dead.
Okay, but mine was too. But you asked me a daddy
I
question.
know.
Okay,
Oh,
let's just
man.
for the sake of the argument, let's just pretend he's still living.
I know. I was just trying to get out of it. Fuck. Man, my current boss.
Yep.
Jeez. I'd have to say my dad. Say my dad because he wiped my ass when I was little, and it would be
It ain't the same
embarrassing.
ass. It ain't the same ass.
It is mentally for me. I would have to say my dad because yeah, things have developed, but it would be embarrassing. But I think I could overcome that than my boss just because of where I work at, especially where I work at. Like, yeah, I'd be so embarrassed. It would have to be my dad.
Oh,
Ugh.
okay.
Ugh. Next time we doing this, we eliminating the rule to where you have to answer two. But anyway, 'cause your questions are just
Yeah, we
damn.
never set a rule whether we have to answer our own questions or not. So you could always ask me my own questions.
I thought we did
But
in the beginning.
no, we said that you can't. You have to answer one or the other, and you can't pass.
Oh, we said we couldn't add stuff. Okay, we did. Who would you send yours to?
My boss.
Really?
Yeah, because then I'd look at my boss and be like, you know, you want that ass. I could fuck around with my boss. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck around with my boss. So I can't have my dad knowing what all was going on down there.
Oh my god. Okay, well then I want to know. Let's rewind time for a second, since we can go back and do this. Then what would you do? Would you have sex with the ex or watch Mr. Ronnie get the shit beat out of him, possibly almost dying?
We didn't say we knew he's gonna be okay. We gonna beat him with inches. He would have to get his ass beat. That's just all it is to it.
Oh, poor Mr. Ronnie.
But he would
Oh,
tell you that too. He would rather take the beating than have to put. Because you got to realize once you sleep with that ex, Jason's gonna know that from here on out. That's after what you did. It's gonna haunt your relationship from here on out. He'd get over that ass beating.
yeah, but God, you could do so much damage. Like, oh my God. Even though I know he would tell me no. But I, and then going back to this real quick, like I don't know where this stems from, but you know how like when kids are at school and there's like a fight that breaks out and everybody's around them and they're
Hmm.
recording, they're like, yeah, yeah, beat his ass, kick her ass or whatever. I don't know why, and I've never seen anybody like fight like that, but my anxiety cannot handle seeing anybody fight. I can't, like when dogs fight, and I think that's why I have trouble letting Sadie and Gracie be together, even though they're not fighting. That growl triggers something, but I get like high anxiety when I hear anybody fight. I don't know why it
Yeah.
does that to me, but
Hmm.
like I can't. It puts me in pure like flight risk where I'm just gonna take off and
Well,
run.
it's because you know. It's because you know somebody could get seriously hurt. It's the potential that somebody could get seriously hurt, and that's what bothers you.
So that's why, okay, because yeah,
Hmm.
when JoJo, when she'll come home, she'll be like, there was a fight that broke out at school and somebody airdropped the fight and she'll go to show. I'm like, no, I can't. So when she has a fight, she'll show it to her daddy, but not me because I can't handle it. Like it makes me want to cry. It just like,
Yeah,
oh.
that's
Okay,
sweet
so
of you.
I wanted you to answer those two because yeah, I was
You didn't
curious
ask
about
me if
that.
whether I'd shoot my dog or run over one of my kids'
Oh,
legs.
I know that. What would you do? Run over Cece's leg?
Well, you didn't say which kid. I mean, yeah, like, take your pick, but yeah, any of them. I would just they'd be good. But we would learn to walk again. I taught them how to walk one time. We'd learn how to walk again. But my dog is not dying. I'm not killing my dog. That's not gonna happen. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I done taught him
Oh
how
my
to walk
God.
once. We
I
can
taught him
do it
how to
again.
walk. I taught him how to walk before. I'll teach you to walk again. Oh my
That's right.
God.
They know it too.
Oh, okay, good. So, okay, so we get to answer each other's questions. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so would you rather? And reading this literally has me clenching my ass cheeks because ugh. Would you rather pull your own thumbnail off with a fork or stick a toothpick under your big toe and kick a wall? Ooh, that would hurt. Both of them would be painful, but one of them's
Yeah,
hurt more
because
than the
both of
other.
them are they're the nerve endings. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
I guess say the fingernail because I got little baby nails. I got little baby tiny nails. I could probably get under there and pull that off faster than I could stick a toothpick all the way under my big toenail.
Yeah, no, I would do that too. It would have because just picturing like a cause toothpick and that's wood and it's sharp as fuck. Like, oh, you ain't bouncing back from that. Uh-uh.
Yep. Okay. Would you rather? I gotta check these off because I might be skipping around a little bit because I'm trying to get the juicy ones. You know.
What you talking about? All yours is juicy, girl. Bye.
Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Dang. Me and JoJo have talked about this question so many times because we play Would You Rather a lot, and it's so hard because
I bet you her questions ain't as good as mine.
you what?
I bet you her questions ain't as good as mine.
No, because we be looking up online now. Sometimes she'll make stuff up, but they don't be gruesome and hardcore. Um, because I have a fear of dying because I don't want to die, but then I sort of want to know when I'm gonna die. But then I also want to know how I die. Like I wish I could know both. So if I had to choose to know when I was gonna die or what I was gonna die from, I think I would probably. I think I would want to know how, and I'm gonna tell
Hmm.
you why. Because if I know the date, I don't think I will live. I think
Hmm.
that I will be in constant fear, knowing that it's coming, get into a depression, and just wait for it to come.
Hmm. Hmm.
What
That's me.
about you?
I would know.
You,
I'd want to know how I was going to die, but that's still gonna fuck with you because if it's like in a car wreck, every time you get in a car, you're gonna be like, "Oh God, is this gonna be
yeah.
it?"
It's like
you know.
there's no win in the situation in it at all.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. But like you said, if you know it's going to be a specific day, you're going to grieve yourself to death until that day, especially if it's like next month. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to be
It's like
bad.
fuck. Why even go to work? Why pay bills?
Exactly.
God.
Yep.
Um, would you rather eat a cockroach you found in your house or eat a worm that just crawled out of the ground from outside? Because they both nasty.
Yeah, the cockroach, because I don't like slimy stuff.
You would eat the cockroach?
Yeah, I don't like slime. It's littler too. You got to think a worm's long, and it's
Well,
slimy.
not all worms. It could be a baby worm, a earthworm. My
No,
earthworms are
because you got to
little.
think I can pop a cockroach in my mouth and just swallow it without chewing.
Oh,
That worm is going. I can't do worm. Mm-mm.
I would have to do the worm. Only reason I say that is I have watched Fear Factor and I have watched Survivor, and worms outside, first of all, have protein. And I would just put that bitch in my mouth and just swallow it and hope that it wiggled out my
No.
ass.
Mm-mm. You did because you didn't tell me I had to chew the cockroach, so I would just go hook, swallow it, gone, gone.
But how would you do that? Because it's going to wiggle. Wiggle,
No,
wiggle,
it
wiggle.
ain't. I'm gonna swallow so fast it's gonna be gone. I ain't gonna know it. I can swallow fast. Ask my man. Ask my man how fast I can
I was
swallow.
about to say, I bet
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ronnie says that.
Mm-hmm. He does. Okay, ready? Would
No.
you? Would you? would you rather be buried alive or be lost at sea and know you're eventually gonna drown?
God dang, Bridget. I think you did this on purpose because, first of all, I got a fear of dying. Second of all, I'm claustrophobic. Third of all, my ass can't swim. My fat ass can only back float.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just telling you, when you're lost at sea, you're in the middle of it, and you know, I've only got so many days to live out here treading water. I'm gonna eventually drown, or whatever. Either way, you're gonna die. Which way would you rather die?
I think I would almost say, even though both terrify me, I would probably say drowning because I think drowning will end it quicker. That's where if you're buried alive, you're slowly, slowly gonna lose. air. I mean, you'll last a lot longer than what you would drowning, but I would want it to happen quick and do drowning because I cannot stay in something like that knowing that okay, I'm going to die and slowly my breath is just going to go and go and go. You drown, your lungs fill up with water, and you're done.
Yeah, well, the drowning, they say slow. You got to think, you got to look on your watch and count 15 seconds or 30 seconds and watch the time and think to yourself underwater drowning. I would say drowning as well, lost at sea to drowned, because I am claustrophobic and I would end up hurting myself in a casket trying to get out of it and just like I said,
Girl,
just
yes.
but at least you're drowning at sea. You're lost at sea. You're out there floating for days, and then finally, like, fuck it, I can't float no more. I'm going, and then when you do start drowning, you pass out before you die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't want to drown at sea. But either way, those are both bad ways to go. It's a good
They
thing we
are.
don't know. We don't know how we're going.
Yep. I ain't lying. Um would would you rather have diarrhea during your wedding ceremony or have it during your wedding night?
Wedding night.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because at the wedding ceremony, everybody would know you had the shits. But at your wedding night, it's only your honey, and he's going to be your honey from now on out. So he's going to get used to that shit.
That's true. Because that's what I would say too.
That
I could be
idea.
like, hold on, freaks. Before I say I do, I got to go take a massive shit.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have to cut off all four of your fingers with a meat cleaver? No pain medicine. Or cut off Jay's privates with a meat cleaver?
Jesus Christ. Jason, I love you, and I promise this isn't because of the trash. In fact, you've gotten better at it. Like, you've been like on top of the trash lately. But I ain't losing my damn fingers. You might as well call me Lorena Bobbitt, but private shoulder is getting cut off. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. If we ever do this again, you're going to come up with better questions, ain't you?
Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah. Wait till we do test your morality. I'm gonna really mess you up on that one. What would you do?
Yeah, Ronnie wouldn't have his shit no more. I'm sorry. We would be lesbians at that point. I got to have
Oh
my
God,
digits. I
they gonna
got to
kill
have my
us.
digits.
Yeah, they
Huh?
gonna kill us when they see this. I mean, we got the color. You know, we can't take away these hands.
I'm over here colored now.
Right.
You get to
You just
keep your
call me
thumb.
Nub.
You
I
get to
will
keep
never
your
be
thumb.
Nubby Nub. Did you see that?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't you. It was a circle of
I
that
know.
was that
It
was
gave
we.
us a gave us a thumbs
I ain't
up.
like Riverside. You doing some spooky things tonight? Okay. Would you rather live the rest of your life being one-eyed Willie or hop along Sally with one leg?
You hit me hard on that because I'm the type of person like, have you ever seen people and they lose a finger or something? That freaks me out. It's like a ooh, thing. Like even if I
Yeah.
see something like so I wouldn't want to lose any part of my body. If I came with it, I want to go with it. But if I
Right.
had to, you said be one eyed Willie or what? Hop along Cassidy. At what part of my leg did I? How far did I lose my leg up?
Whole damn leg. Whole
Oh,
leg.
my eye.
My
Yes.
uncle. Um. My uncle lost like three or four of the tips of his fingers from the plant that he worked at. He worked at Campbell Soup, and some machine accident. He lost like three or four damn fingertips.
Oh God.
So that I understand where you're coming from.
I'd rather lose the eye.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know, bro.
Can I tell
Like,
you why? Can I tell you why?
yeah, I want you to tell me why. Yeah,
If you lose your eye, just cover up one eye. You can still see. You know what I'm saying? You can wear a patch on it, and I can get some designer patches. You know how I wear cute glasses? I'll get me a designer patch. I get
we
me
can
designer.
bedazzle that shit.
Yeah, bedazzle, right? I can make it look
Yeah,
good. But if I lose my leg, I'm gonna have to either be on crutches or something for the because you can't hop around on just one leg all the time, and I
No,
don't.
you'd
I'm
have to
not
get
that
like a
good at that.
prosthetic
So
or
life would be
prosthetic.
pretty much normal for me if you lose an eye. You know, it's just an eye. You know what I'm saying? But and we could dress that up, but a leg, that's a whole different ball game. I can't ride a
Yeah,
bike no more, nothing.
and that's right. And we also, because I'm like you, I would want to lose an eye. You know, I'd get me like maybe one of those glass eyes with a little fish floating around in it or
Yeah,
something. That'd
we
be
could
so
have
badass.
fun. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
that yeah,
pop me a
I would
fake
do
one.
that.
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Uh huh.
Okay. Would you rather win $1 billion lottery and lose all of your friends? You have no friends no more. Or keep all of your friends and never have another dollar again.
Oh, dang. Or never have another dollar.
Not another dollar will come into your hands ever again.
Did they at
But you
least
got
got
all your
money?
friends.
Um, honestly, I would say keep my friends because I say that because if they're your true friend and your best friend and you don't have a dollar to your name, they're gonna help you. They're gonna take care of you. And to know that you sacrificed such a large amount of money, you know what I mean? Like I would have to give up the million because I'm keeping my besties.
Okay.
What about you?
I'd take that $1 billion because I can buy more friends.
Oh God.
And listen, my thing is what you just said. You see what I'm saying? You just said if I don't have no money, as long as I have friends and they're true friends. But my thing is, as many times as I've had true friends turn against me, I ain't risking that shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Yeah,
I
I
would
would
take the
definitely
money.
pass that.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'd take the money. I'd take the money.
You take the money. Um, would you rather be able to speak? I'm sorry. Would you rather never to be able to speak or speak only using your butt cheeks?
I
Can't
saw that
talk
one.
with that mouth, but you can talk with that ass.
Just never be able to speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I talk out of my ass most of the time anyway now. I mean, ain't you heard me? But nah, just never be able to speak. I wouldn't want nobody seeing my booty hole all the time.
I'd have to talk out my butt cheeks because I talk too much. I would not want to be able to talk. I'd constantly be bent over, spreading my ass cheeks, talking.
How funny. Would you rather let a stranger see you naked once or have Jason see every girl from here on out for the rest of his life forward naked?
A stranger see me naked once.
Me too.
Yep, because you ain't gonna be looking at no other woman, and this is a stranger. He's gonna get a flash show. That's it. Move about. We good to go.
There you go. I think so too.
Um, would you rather yell every time you speak? I didn't realize I put these back to back. Or sing every time you speak.
Sing?
Yeah, 'cause you sing so pretty.
I don't sing pretty, but I don't want to
Yes,
be
she
yelling
does.
everybody
She's
all the
missed
time.
her calling.
No.
Yes, you do.
No. No. Mm-mm. That's what you think. That's what you just saying that because you're a friend.
No, I'm not. Because even JoJo thinks that she sings pretty.
Mm-mm.
Um, I can't really carry a tune, and we're Italian, and we yell anyway. So I would say yell every time I speak because I'm loud anyway.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'd rather just sing. Okay. Would you rather spend a week in the woods alone or one night in a true, you know for a fact, true haunted house?
True haunted house.
You would?
Yep, because I'm so big on the paranormal and stuff like that. And I believe in ghosts, and I've always wanted to go to a legit, truthful haunted house.
Me
What about
too.
you? You too?
Me too. Yeah, haunted
Make
house.
that appointment because we gonna go.
that that would actually be a dream come true for me. Like that would a week in the woods alone, and all these bugs in there, and You're gonna have
Yeah.
scary stuff there, and every night you're gonna get scared in the woods. So why not just go through that one night in a haunted house? But I would love, 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 love to go in a true haunted house. I've said there was one place down here in Charlotte that was trying to build a haunted house or something, and they said that they were gonna have it to where it was a true haunted house. Claimed it was.
Really?
And they said that nobody had ever stayed the entire night, and they were offering people like, if you pay, it was like $140 per person for the night, and if you stayed through the night they would give your money back, and they said they've never had to give anybody their money back.
Oh my God.
I said,
Oh my
shoot,
God.
I come, and but
I
you
ain't
can't like,
lying.
when you went to bed at night, you couldn't room with the person you came with. Like me and Ronnie went together, we couldn't room together. We had to stay in separate rooms.
Oh, you had to be in separate rooms.
Yeah, you had to be in the room alone.
Oh wow, that is scary, but God, I'd so do it. I try it to see if I can
I
make it
mean,
through the
too.
night.
I would
Yes.
too.
Um, would you rather make out with your father-in-law? This is more your type of question. Would you rather make out with your father-in-law in front of your husband or make out with your daughter's boyfriend in front of her? That's more your speed. Gotcha.
Damn, that's hard. That's your hardest one you've had yet.
I know. Give me kudos on that. A little pat on the back there.
Because okay, so I'm gonna talk my thought process through. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
either way, my husband's gonna be hurt. That's gonna hurt my husband, or my daughter's gonna be hurt.
Right. Somebody's getting hurt.
Right now, of course, appearance wise, my husband's dad looks a lot like him, but he's 80 years old. And if I picked him, you could only do so much making out because he probably can't get it up no more. Okay, so that could only go so far.
Well, it's just
On the other
making out.
hand,
There's no sex or nothing. It's just literally just making out. So
okay, so
don't
just
even
making
factor
out.
in sex. It's just making out.
Okay, because making out to me is everything. So you see,
No,
that's
making
what
out
happened to
just
me.
like you just kissing hot and heavy. You
Okay.
naked.
'Cause you got to realize in high school, every time I made out, it went somewhere. So, so I used to be a hoe. I'm just,
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Oh my god.
what every time that was my theme song. You know that song? Ain't it a song that tell you I used to be a hoe or something like that?
Yeah, something, something, because I was a hoe. Or you could do Superman that hoe.
No, it was the one you just said. I was a hoe. And then getting
Back into something. I
bed.
can't remember the lyrics. I just remember that one part.
That's it. That's me. Um. Okay. So the father-in-law, like I said, looks wise, of course, my daughter's boyfriend is more attractive because he's younger. You know what I'm saying? But then the father-in-law looks like my husband, but he kind of, but not really. My husband's, I think he's gorgeous. Um. Either one of them's going to be hurt. Either one of them's going to feel betrayed. But I guess I would say make out with my father-in-law because my husband wouldn't want me to hurt my daughter that way, and I couldn't hurt my daughter like that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I
But
guess I
you
would
know,
guess.
there's something wrong with our brains. There's something seriously wrong with our brains. I mean, when people watch this podcast, they're gonna be like, "They
Why would you
ask
even
each other
think like
some
that?
fucked up, yeah, some fucked up questions."
I mean,
Oh god.
pucker up, pucker up, Daddy. No.
Yeah, I would have to say my father-in-law on that one too.
Yeah, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't hurt my daughter that way. I would never hurt her that way. Never.
Yeah, that's just too much damage. Too much
Yeah.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Jason looks like his
And I
dad
know
looks like him. He's just the older version.
exactly. Well, and I'm not. I don't mean to sound bad, but you got to think my father-in-law's 80, so we wouldn't have to live as long with that had happened. But Kyle's 20 something, so we'd have to live with that for the next 60 years that I
But
did
you a
that.
cougar. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
god.
But neither. That was your hardest question right there. How about let's don't do those no more?
I got you. Got you good on that one.
Whew. Okay. Would you rather give up the internet and all social media forever, or eat the same meal eat the same meal for every meal for the rest of your life.
Eat the same damn meal every day.
Me
Every
too.
day, all day, because I got to have my entertainment. I've
Yeah,
got to
me
have,
too.
and it's not even so much about the social media. Everything is ran on Wi-Fi, so I'd have to eat the same damn thing every day.
That would
JoJo
get
asked me
old.
that question before,
Yeah.
huh?
I said that would get old though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It really would. God, but hopefully it will be like at least a good meal that is something we cook at least a couple of times throughout the month.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack, and all that. Oh, we'd be so skinny.
What
Uh,
if what if the meal you'd have to eat for the rest of life is my pot roast meal with my Coca-Cola cake?
I'd be as big as the side of the house because I would eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the cake would be my snacks in between. You just might as well go hoo hoo and call me Pillsbury. I ain't
Right.
lying. Um, cause God, that shit was so good. I
Right.
done picked my next meal from when we come up there. What I want to eat, I done told her.
I
Um,
forgot. I forgot. What can you believe? I forgot. What was it?
yeah, I can't believe you forgot. Anyway, and y'all might think this sounds weird. First of all, I do want to try her coleslaw, and it ain't gonna go with the meal that she's cooking, but I got to try it. But she makes this meal, and it's y'all are gonna be like, you bitches are crazy, but it's spam, cornbread, and what kind of beans?
Pinto beans, cornbread, and spam.
Yes, and
And
she has got
I'll make slaw with
me.
that. Slaw would go good with that.
Would it? And she's got
Yes.
me craving that. Now, JoJo, on the other hand, she probably wouldn't eat it. But, and it's so weird because I'm not big on country cooking or country food because I was born and raised down here in the South. But
Yeah.
I have more Italian in me. So I don't know. My mom's like, you would have thought that I had you up north because you don't like any of this Southern cooking, like collards and stuff like that. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, just something about cornbread, spam, and pinto beans. And the picture she sent me was like, damn, that looks good.
I
It
was raised
does.
on that. That's a poor man's meal, and I was raised on that because I was poor.
Well, that damn poor man's meal look good as fuck. Um, okay. Would you rather be covered in glitter and always shine bright like a diamond, or be covered in honey and always be sticky and sweet?
Glitter, bitch.
Be covered in glitter.
I'm already got glitter. What you talking about?
Right, that's true. I knew you was
You.
gonna say that. I was like, she's gonna say glitter. I would be glitter too.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. So, would you rather eat leftovers off a stranger's plate for every meal,
Oof.
or lick a stranger's unbathed booty hole one time?
Ugh. Oh.
Now, I didn't say they did shit. I just said if they just hadn't bathed today. So every
Well, you
a
know,
left
sometime that day they have shit.
a, yeah a, a stranger's leftovers. That's all you get. Just when you go to the restaurant, they'll hand you this stranger's leftovers that's sitting on his plate that he's eat off of, bit off of, whatever, slobber on his burger. Every single meal for the
Ah,
rest of your life, or lick a stranger's unbathed booty hole just one time.
damn, Bridget. Can you answer that one first?
I can.
What would you do? Because I don't know.
I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you till you answer. You gotta answer first, because
Shit.
once I give you my logic, then you're like, "Oh yeah, that's true."
Well, I guess it will be lick a stranger's booty hole because you're only doing it once. I guess I'm going ass diving. So I don't have to eat their nasty leftovers. And if I get an infection or bacteria, I'll just take a fucking antibiotic and bleach my mouth. So I'll be doing an ass licking so I can eat. That's
Yeah,
nasty.
that's what I would do too.
Bro, what did they got? Dingleberries.
But you're just going. You're just real fast. You're going. And that's it. That's all you gotta do is one time. It's
Ugh.
over.
Did you make that
Otherwise,
question up?
I made that question up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's funny.
That was a good one, wasn't it? I
That was
made
a
most
good
of
one.
mine up. There's only a couple that I got off the internet because I wanted them. I knew if I got them off the internet, they'd be it's shit like you talking about mayonnaise and ketchup. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Um, okay. This one I made up. Would you rather kiss a homeless man who has 10 rotten teeth or eat 10 cockroaches for $1 million? Like you get a million
Ten
dollars
cop.
if
Either
you
way,
either way. Yeah, you got to kiss a man who has not 10 rotten teeth. I don't know why the hell I said that. Would you rather kiss a homeless man who has rotten teeth or eat 10 cockroaches for $1 million?
the 10 cockroaches for $1 million.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
A handful of them, shake them up, put them in, swallow them at one time. Hand me my damn $1 million.
It's
I'm
shaking
germophobic.
back.
I'm
It's,
germophobic. I can't kiss nobody like
do
that.
you know the bacteria that roaches breed and
That's all
have?
right. That's all right. That's all
They
right.
have
Do
hundreds.
you know how do you know how bad somebody's breath smells that's got rotten teeth? And you said that bad breath was a relationship breaker. So you gonna go on in there and a kiss lasts longer than a swallow.
Oh, that's true. Fuck. I don't fuck myself. I'm eating 10 cockroaches. Yep.
See, I told you once I
Yep.
tell you my logic, you change your mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this is an internet one, so it's gonna I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna ask this other one. Ready? Would
Yeah.
you rather cheat on Jason and he has to watch, or would you rather he cheat on you and you have to watch?
Jesus. I think for me, I would rather cheat on him and let him watch because I would know mentally how to take myself out of it and I wouldn't do the things I do to that person that I do for him. I'd be boring as fuck. I'd make it plain Jane and just I would just lay there because I couldn't
Yeah,
handle
because
seeing him with a woman. So
yeah.
I would want him to watch me.
Hmm.
What about you?
I would rather. Of course, neither one. But I would rather cheat on him than be cheated on because I will tell you, if I have to watch him cheat on me, then I'm going to jail for the rest of my life because I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Exactly.
And then,
Exactly.
and if he tells me, well, it's the other way around, I'm going to jail. I said, well, I'd rather you sit in jail than me.
Yeah. You ain't trying to
So
catch a charge. You're
that's
not
right.
trying to
So
catch a charge. That was a
yeah, I
good
would
one.
just, yeah, that's what I would rather have.
Um, would you rather have a 5 minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
My past self.
Really? Why?
You know all the shit I went through as a kid and all that stuff. I
Right.
just want to go back and tell her that it's going to be okay. Just hang in there; it'll be okay.
Really?
Hmm.
Uh,
My
I
future self, my future self. I already know that bitch. She's strong. She's good. She's good to go.
I would want to talk to my. I think I would want to talk to my future self because it could prepare me for things that I could avoid along the way. You
No, that's
know, like
yeah.
I would definitely do future self so they could be like, hey, you know, again, how you said, like it might be a little bit of a hard road, but it's gonna work out, or make
Hmm.
sure you don't do this or do that, and mine would definitely be my future self. I'd love a five
Yeah.
minute combo with that.
Yeah. No, mine would definitely be my past self because I've
Would you be
come
your
through
past self?
a lot of shit in my life, and it would have been real good to have somebody sit there and say it's going to be okay.
Oh yeah, that's completely understandable. I would have been the same way too. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, ready? Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for 10
It ain't
years?
got nothing to do with a homeless man, does it? Hitting him in
No.
the car. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for 10 years?
I wouldn't make a good prison bitch, so I'd want to be in a coma for 10 years
Me too.
because you're just asleep, and
That's
that's
it.
Just one long ass nap, and then you wake up and you're like, oh God, I feel so refreshed. So yeah,
I don't give a fuck if you was in a coma for 10 years. You'd wake up that day and I would text you and I wouldn't get an answer back. I'd be like, bitch, done fell asleep again.
she don't feel back asleep. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. For real. She ain't lying. What would
I
you
would
do?
message her at 7 o'clock at night and not get an answer back. And I'll say, oh, well, you must be asleep. Sleep good. Good night. The next day, we'll be messaging at 9 o'clock in the morning. She'll be like, she'll wake up at 7. We'll be messaging at 9 o'clock. She won't answer. I said, that bitch done fell asleep again.
And then I'll wake up at like 1 in the morning. Oh, bitch, I'm so sorry. I had to get up and go pee, and I can't go back to sleep. And then she's usually asleep. Or either
Yeah.
we'll talk for like a few minutes. She's like, well, bitch, I'm going to bed.
That's right.
What would you do? What would you rather do?
Oh, the coma for sure. Because,
The
like you
coma.
said, the coma, you don't know it. I mean, in prison, I'm like you. In prison, you'd know every day of your life. I'm in prison. You'd miss your family. You know, I'm like you. I'm gonna tell you something. If I go to prison, I'm running the fucking show. We're gonna have. I'm the head bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if
And
we went to prison together, I could be your prison bitch because I already know you. But to go with a bunch of complete strangers, yeah, I wouldn't make a good prison bitch at all.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not trying to knock anybody, okay? And I'm not, I'm not. I'm just saying I am straight heterosexual. So if I ever went to prison, nah, there ain't nobody making me their bitch. And you can be my friend, you can be my best friend in prison, but I don't want no bitch.
Not when you get like $10 a commissary a day just for having a bitch. Girl, you be rich. Get them cheese doodles and everything.
I'm good.
Um,
I don't care for cheese that much.
would you rather um live in a world that constantly snows or constantly rains?
Live in a world where it constantly snows or it constantly rains. Damn, I don't like neither one. Not all the time. Uh, I would say snow because if it constantly rains, it wouldn't take but 40 days and 40 nights and it would flood the world. It would
That is
destroy the
true.
world. So I guess we're gonna be fucking ankle deep, or I mean, um, neck deep in snow. I guess.
Mine will be snow.
Yeah,
And for the reason that, like, one place when people's like, where would you, if you could move somewhere, where would you move to? I've always wanted to live in Vermont because they have like hardcore winters and blizzards, and I love snow. And we don't get it enough down here. But the, I just love like the brightness and the white of everything and just how it's so shiny, and I love the cold feeling and getting a cup of, hot cocoa and cuddling up with a book. And yeah, mine will be winter hands down with it, or snow hands down.
I think so too. Yeah. So this is my last one. I don't have any more. So I don't know if you still got more or not.
I
But
got one more after you, and then
okay, then
I'm
good. We'll
done.
end it that way. So, would you rather always have what you think in your head be in a display bubble above your head, or never be able to speak again?
Ooh.
Now, I mean, that's everything that you think. Everything.
Never be able to speak again.
Same.
Yeah,
Why is
well,
that?
I mean,
Why is that?
I'm pretty blunt anyway, and you are too, and we do speak the truth. But I don't want people knowing my inner thoughts. And I would just nope, never want to speak again.
Me too. Because I'm going to tell you
Yes,
something. You see what I'm willing to say, you see how much I'm willing to say, you don't want to know what the fuck's going on in my head.
right. Imagine the shit that we don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I think we would be like, OMG.
You would. You
Okay,
definitely.
so I'm gonna end it with my question,
Okay.
and it is: would you rather have not brushed your teeth for a week or not shower for two? Now we get you wore panties for about 3 or 4 days, or 6 or 7 days, or 2 or 3 months. The
It's a,
same pair of
or
panties.
it might have been about 6 months.
Yeah, it might be about 6 months. So would you rather not be able to brush your teeth for a week or not shower for 2 weeks?
See, that's hard. I'm gonna go through my thought process because I can't stand sweaters on my teeth.
You can't what?
Stand sweaters on my teeth.
Sweaters.
You ever not brush your teeth and go like that and you feel the plaque and it feels sticky like sweaters?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
I can't do sweaters on my teeth, but at the same time, if I skip one day and don't get a bath, I feel so nasty. So I can't
yeah.
even imagine too. I'd probably have a yeast infection, probably stank up the whole damn house.
Eureka fish.
You wouldn't want to get in the car and turn on your heat seaters after you ain't had a bath for that length of time because it'd smell like fish up in that a whole fish fry up in that car.
I ain't lying. You smell like a sardine can, wouldn't we?
I guess the teeth for a week.
That's what I would say because, I mean, what if,
Because I can take my finger and do this right here.
exactly. And what if during those 2 weeks you don't get to shower? It's hot as fuck outside. Your AC breaks, or you working in the yard and got to do something strenuous. Mine will be not brush my teeth for a week.
Me too. Me too.
I had fun with this show.
I did too. I did too. This really okay, y'all. So there are certain shows that we're doing that are going to be repetitive, like Test Your Morality. We'll do that every so often. Would You Rather, To Tell the Truth. Those are some of
Top
our
10.
favorite shows. Top
Yeah.
10. I do have a question to ask the audience. Audience, would you rather never see our podcast again or get one every Tuesday and Friday? Okay, so don't answer that question. I'm just going to.
That ain't true because you know what? They're going to say every Tuesday and Friday.
They better.
Girl. Yes, but y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. And our next episode that we're going to be airing is going to be top 10 attractive men. You don't want to miss it. And I know we said earlier, don't forget, make sure that you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because we all know that you want to see Bridget and Holly every Tuesday and Friday night. So on that note, y'all, we love y'all. Have a good night. We'll catch you on the next episode.